In the next 3 minutes, I want to bring up the wonderkins that sit among us. There are two people, and I'm not calling them kids, very importantly. There are two people here who will talk to us for the next 3 minutes. They're going to share. They're going to set the tone for what comes after. And so I'd like to welcome my first speaker, my wonderkind, keep in mind. First speaker to speak on the solution to the world's problem. Yes. I paused for a real. Solution to the world's problem. It doesn't concern any of you. Oh, okay, good. Solution to the world's problem. To speak on that, Toluwanimi Esther Alabi. And my second speaker to speak on the quality of a good leader is Tobiloba Deborah Alabi. They're siblings. So please, can we get a rousing round of applause for these siblings as they come up to share with us for the next 3 minutes on these topics that they've chosen. You can keep clapping until they come, please.
Good day, everyone. My name is Alabi Tobiloba Deborah. I'm 13 years old. I would like to thank God for giving me the opportunity to be your midst today. And I would also like to celebrate the organizers of this program for giving me the opportunity to speak to you. The topic I'm speaking on today is building resilience. Resilience is the ability of a leader to cope with the ever-changing disruptive of the business. Leaders have to be resilient in everything they are doing. Now take this. A security man was promoted through mercy or favor, in quotes, to be a CEO. Now, this security man cannot function as a CEO. Why? Because his mental faculty is wired to act as a security officer and maintain that position. And he will not be able to build this resilience in time or just to adapt to any slight change or disruptives in the organization. Now, building resilience is very likely to building a good leader. Because when a leader is resilient, he can cope with anything he's doing or anything he's handling. Because in business, nothing ever remains the same. Leaders should always have this mindset that I am imperfect. Nothing is the same. You can't be doing the same thing over and over and expecting different changes. Now, who is a good leader? A good leader is someone who does the following: create an inspiring vision of the future, motivate and inspire a group of people to engage with this vision, that manages the delivery of this vision, and coaches and builds a team to manage and effectively carry out this vision. With that said, what is leadership? Leadership is the action of leading a group of people or an organization. Leadership can also be defined as the state of position or position of being a leader. Every great leader has qualities that differ them from one another. One of the great qualities of a leader is vision. This is the ability to see the big picture of where your organization or team is headed, what they are capable of, and what it will take to get there. A quote by Nelson Mandela says, "Vision without action is just a dream. Action without vision just passes the time, and vision with action can change the world." When we have vision and we are not working on this vision, we are just simply wasting this dream, wasting this powerful thing that can help the whole society. Inspiration. This is the ability of a leader to maintain a positive yet realistic presence within the organization, helping team members stay motivated and remember what is it they are working for. A quote by John Maxwell says, "If you are leading and nobody is following, you are just simply taking a walk." Strategic and critical thinking. A resilient leader needs to be able to think critically about the organization or team they are working within to identify their SWOT, like Mr. Tuchku said, strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, so as to work on it as individuals to improve this. Interpersonal communication. When I say this, some of you may think you have to be an extrovert or a people person to do this. But no, many excellent leaders are introverts. All you have to do is speak to them in a very genuine way that they can be able to believe in you. Patience and tenacity. A good leader knows how to take the long view, whether it is of strategy of a situation or a goal. Being able to take on any bumps in the road and persist on without getting frustrated or defeated. Continuous improvement. As leaders, we should know that we should always keep learning. We learn from everything we do, from going to the market, brushing our teeth, getting dressed, even going out. So we should always have the mindset that I am not the smartest person, but I am still learning. How to be a good leader. Be an empathetic leader. Be a good listener. Be a model for embracing change. Incorporate a shared vision. Develop your followers. Communicate realistic and clear expectations. Learn how to handle failure and continue your education. Types of leadership. We have autocratic, democratic, delegative, bureaucratic, visionary, affiliative, pace-setting, transactional, transformational, and so on and so forth. Each of these leadership styles have their advantages and disadvantages, but I wouldn't recommend any of them, so that you can go on and research about this to find the one that suits you best. Effective leadership is not about the speeches you give or being liked. Leadership is defined by the results, not attributes. So as a leader, if we can bring out good and resounding results from everything we do, we have generally made it as leaders. In conclusion, having digested the qualities and leadership styles which I have mentioned in building resilience, you would know and notice that you are now the best of all leaders. Thank you.